In tax fraud news. It's that time of the year, you know?
Yep.
True.
Submitted by, what up, JK?
What up?
What's up?
A man reported income of $18,000, but the IRS sent him a refund check for $980,000.
$980,000? Like $1 million?
And he only made 18K.
And no one checked.
What do you do?
That makes no
I'm
sense.
catching that thing in hush hush, right?
I need to figure who's his accountant, because I need that kind of...
So check it out. Like
He did it himself.
when I worked at the
Sneaky.
when I worked at the bank, there was always checks and balances, right? Like every teller, whatever, had their set limits. Like if you get a transaction that requires X amount of money, your manager has to check that. You know, if you're dealing with the business clients or whatever, you hit an X amount of deposit or whatever, then it blocks you. Now a manager has to come in or supervisor has to clear it.
Just
Like
more eyes.
no one here caught that.
Was that a misprint?
Or he just played the game
A couple
so
zeros
well.
off.
Yeah, so let me tell you the whole
You
situation.
might be really good at playing the
So
game.
this dude, his name is Ramon of Tampa. And so he's
Of Tampa.
Tampa.
Tampa?
Ramon Christopher Blanchett
Blanchett.
of Tampa,
Florida.
Florida.
United States of America.
So
Close.
he's 29 years old.
Status.
He's 29 years old.
Just say the whole thing in Spanish and we'll see if we understand.
He must be really good at math.
I haven't practiced my Spanish. I don't think I could do this.
I couldn't
En
do it.
febrero de 2017. No, okay. So back in February
Let's hear
2017.
them again.
Back in February 2017, he electronically submitted a self-prepared income tax return listing his occupation as freelancer. He had W-2 forms from a nursing home and this restaurant in Utah. So the nursing home was in Tampa, the restaurant in Utah. One W-2 showed $17,098 in wages and $1 million of federal income tax withholding. But in reality, he was just paid $2,098 with no tax withheld. And then the other W-2 was accurate, which was $1,399 in income with no withholding.
So he like photoshopped the first W-2?
Yes, he faked it. And then
He was like, let me see if this shit works.
And the check came through.
the check came through because the U.S. Treasury issued him a $980,000 check for a refund.
Shit.
Yep. And so he deposited the money into 2 accounts, but then
And he ran away?
But the funds were frozen for suspected fraud.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah. So that bank closed the accounts and sent him a cashier's check for that amount.
Oh my God! How stupid is that?
They're like, we don't want to deal with whatever you're up to.
What they did deal with it because the cashier
They gave it to him.
They gave him
Yeah.
cashier's
It's good
check
as cash.
is literally cash. It's literally cash.
Leave
Untraceable.
the country.
It's untraceable.
So
It's
if the
cash.
bank was frozen, aren't they supposed to just wait?
I don't know, but they
What's
ended up
the
giving
bank
him.
policy?
So as soon as it's fraud, the account gets frozen. No money gets released. So someone there
So it's
fucked
not
up
frozen.
hard.
That's a good bank for fraud. And what bank is that?
Yeah, dude.
SunTrust.
Okay.
They fucked
That means
up
a lot of
hard.
fuck-ups happen. A fuck-up happened at the IRS and a fuck-up happened at the bank.
And multiple levels at the bank too, because 9 million, you're no longer. It's like a regional
900,000.
thing. I mean, yeah, 900,000.
Do you have to get like approval from like a branch?
Yeah, dude, that's a lot of
You can't
money.
even cash like a $10,000 check
Yeah.
without like a bunch of bullshit.
A CTR, yeah, where you have
I
to.
never try to cash anything that large because I never got a check that large.
Makes sense.
Yeah, dude.
So then he used that money, the cashier's check money, to open a money market account with Grow Financial Credit Union. And so he falsely represented that the funds were from the estate of his deceased father.
This guy's really good at fraud.
Catch me if you can, bro.
This is Jason Bateman from fucking Ozarks.
He's not good because he should have just left the fucking country.
I know.
Yeah, he got caught eventually because this article's out.
Yeah.
I know,
then he
Bateman. Just
transferred-
leave.
He transferred various amounts of money among various Grow Financial accounts. So then he ultimately withdrew $49,117
On interest.
in the form of a cashier's check. They didn't mention interest. But then, so he ended up buying a 2016 silver Lexus RC 350. I don't know what kind of car that is. But by that time, the
60 grand.
IRS.
It's a coupe.
60 grand?
Wait, RC?
Yeah.
RC
The
I thought it was
350?
RS. RX.
RC?
No, RC's, yeah, like the
It's
little.
a coupe, right?
It is, it's like a sports car, but it's slow.
Oh.
So
60K.
then, by that time, the IRS noticed that there was a problem. And so
5 years later.
they issued a warrant, a seizure warrant, a federal seizure warrant. And then so an IRS special agent caught or took the Lexus and the remaining $919,251 balance in his accounts.
Did he keep the fucking 49,000 that he got fucking probably off of interest?
So the thing is, the IRS is trying to get back another $809, which is the amount that Progressive Insurance refunded him after he canceled his policy because he no longer had that account. I mean, the car.
This guy is
more?
fucking wild with money. He's fucking.
If you're so smart to do, and I guess desperation is the answer that I'm gonna ask anyways, but if you're so smart to be able to do all this fraud and do all these things, aren't you smart enough or logical enough? Like,
Well, I know the answer to that.
I'm probably gonna get caught.
Well, I mean, I think it.
Desperation?
I think you read my mind.
I said it.
I know, stupid.
Or what if you? Or he didn't have a full exit strategy. I would have been in another
I know.
country.
That's what I mean. If you're so smart, that's what I mean.
He's
if you're
also
so
pretty
smart.
dumb.
Yeah.
Maybe he's like, I can't believe this shit's fucking working.
Yeah,
maybe he got cocky and he really was like, ooh.
I'd be in a
I feel like you
different
think it all the
country.
way through, and then you're like, I'm 80% sure gonna get caught. I shouldn't do this. Or you're so fucking smart, you're fucking living in Paris with a new name and a new ID, and you're fine. You're
I feel
never
like
getting
what
caught.
happened was, I'm gonna just try it, and then thinking that it's not gonna work, and it actually does. And he's like, oh shit, what do I do with the money now? All right, I deposit.
I'm
It got
just gonna try
frozen.
it.
Fuck.
Tax fraud on a whim.
And then they give him
And
a
then they
check.
give a check, right? And they're like, oh shit, okay. And then he keeps doing shit, and it keeps working.
Fucking opens a
Why
money
didn't
market
he
account.
leave? That's crazy.
I don't
to
think.
Mexico.
Yeah, I don't know if 980 is enough to leave and retire.
I think
and-
so. In
You
Mexico,
go to like
yeah.
a second world country.
How? Okay.
You can in America.
How long can you live off $1 million?
In Thailand?
In the middle of America,
somewhere
you
like
can.
Thailand.
Yeah.
Cambodia?
In America,
Fucking
you can.
Tennessee. Go to Tennessee.
Anywhere.
I mean, I thought the point was to leave the country.
No, exactly. That's the
I know,
point.
but I'm just saying you're talking about the budget deal. Like you could do. I'm saying you could do it here.
Yeah, budget wise.
That's 6 figures for 10 years. That's a lot of money for the middle of the country.
Fast money means fast spending.
True.
So I'm wondering.
Especially if
He
it's on
got
a whim
small
like that.
Lexus.
Yeah, he did get a whatever Lexus. How does he not go with the big boy? How doesn't he go with the LS at least if you're going Lexus? Why is he? You got to go with the big boy.
I'm just afraid that other countries are gonna steal my money that I stole.
You didn't steal any money.
No. Like if I stole
if you were
money and
him.
I got to a different country, I don't feel safe. I feel like I'm like clenching my bank account purse. Like the government's gonna steal from me. Like I feel scared.
But you can't be a hypocrite. You stole.
I know, but that's why I'm. If you're gonna steal it, don't you want your money to be yours?
And you distrust other people because you know how fucked up you are.
You can still bank out of first world countries. You
Keep
can
it in
flee to
cash.
Mexico, but if you have like Swiss Bank or like
Yeah.
any of those,
I hope that there's a Chase Bank in Mexico.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, but they might freeze my account.
Yeah. I wouldn't bank it. I would cash that thing out.
Get a new alias.
Cash that thing out.
go to Panama. Don't they funnel all kinds of crazy shit through there?
You know what I do? I think I would go country shopping. Cause that would be my exit strategy. You got a country.
You just have $900,000.
No, it's not
That's
enough.
not enough.
You literally were the person that said.
Not buy a country, but I would shop around to see which country I want to run away to.
Yeah.
So like you
do your
go-
research.
Yeah, don't just say I'm gonna go to Mexico. Like I don't know anything. I don't know. I'll study Spanish. Like I'll make sure that
You don't have
I
that
can
much
live there.
time. You stole $1 million.
No, that's what I'm saying. Before I even steal the $1 million,
Oh.
that's how smart I am with my getaway. I wanna get away in
Getaway?
comfort. I'm not trying to get away and be surprised. Like, actually, this place has mosquitoes and I don't like it. Yeah. You know, like.
This food sucks. Pew.
Yeah, mosquitoes are a bummer.
That would be a lot of wasted money. Yeah, it's true.
Right?
You buy a home.
Imagine you did this heist, yeah, and then you're like, fuck, dude,
It's all
I don't like
termites?
pita bread. They have nothing but pita bread here.
Never happens in like criminal movies.
Right?
They're so upset at like the hideout of the mansion they buy.
That
Like,
should be a movie.
yeah, like this bathroom sucks. I hate this tile. Don't you hate this tile?
And it ruins the plans.
If you have problems here in the States, you're gonna have problems anywhere you go, right? Well, that's what people think. I'm gonna escape. I'm gonna be in paradise. Well, guess what? You've been living in an area that has 4 seasons. You don't even know what it's like to be in a tropical zone, bitch. When you go to that tropical zone, there's only 2 fucking seasons: monsoon and hot. And when you're living that, you're gonna miss the snow, whatever. You're gonna miss your family. So this is what I will do.
You're always
I
gonna be
will
looking
visit.
over your shoulder.
I would visit different countries. I would make friends there, and I would feel like a second home. And I'll be like, you know what? I've already established a little bit of a route here. So wherever I go, whether it's Thailand, Cambodia, or wherever I decide to run away to,
What about when you're 40 or 60? Then what?
what do you mean?
You keep running.
Yeah,
When
you do
you're
another
old.
heist.
When you're old.
Well, once you move,
You run out of money?
once you run away to that country, you just stay there and just.
Yeah, yeah. You plan your retirement out, right? So you go, I'm gonna do this big job, one last job.
One last
You get all that money, you go to that country, you already have your friends there. You probably feel like you could get married there or whatever, or you could bring your family there. And that's probably what people use as America. You ever
Maybe.
think about that?
Maybe.
America's the getaway country for people.
Damn.
This is a hard getaway country, though.
It's an expensive one.
And they don't want you in here.
Yeah, it's
expensive.
hard.
Chinese people do that.
Oh, they get away here.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, well, they're not doing anything illegal,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
what they'll
yeah.
do is like they'll make a lot of fucking money, the politicians, by kickbacks and things that are kind of like hush hush bribe money. And then they get a fuck ton of money, and then they buy homes out here, and then they send their kids, and then they send their wives,
Well,
and then
that's
they
different
fucking
because
exit,
it's-
and then they come here.
Because it's legal. Everything
Yeah,
they're doing is legal. I think once it's illegal, that's fucking hard.
Yeah.
That's true.
Crazy. But yeah, so the craziest thing here is that this dude
It's
has
crazier.
has not been charged with the federal crime.
Oh, they didn't catch him.
What? Because they just were able to get everything back? So it wasn't really stolen? Because you didn't use it?
No. If I try to kill you and they revive you, oh, no harm, no foul. Let's just.
Right.
It doesn't work that way, Gio.
It doesn't, but he's not charged for anything, so I'm just trying to see
Maybe
what
they
the fuck
can't catch
happened.
him. Maybe they can't catch him.
Maybe he's not charged yet? Or
Maybe
Well, they
maybe
have-
he's country shopping.
Maybe not yet, yeah. But they're saying, so the IRS won't comment on this or anything, so we.
Because they're like, we fucked up.
Yeah. Typo.
Damn.
Damn, what about the fucking
Even more crazy
bank?
too, because in the year that he got his $980,000 check, the average tax refund was about $3,000.
Bro, come on. Come on.
This fool might be so smart that he knew that if the IRS made a mistake by sending out a check, that's their fault and they can't punish
Maybe.
it by crime.
But they can't because he forged.
he falsified tax documents.
Yeah.
But they're not. Why are they not?
I don't know.
Maybe there's a bigger conspiracy and they're still waiting to figure out what
Maybe.
happened. Like it was an inside job.
Because for sure, if you fuck with your tax stuff, you're going to fucking jail.
Well, I guess not.
All right, try it.
Maybe-
Let me know how it goes.
Look at this guy.
I know. I want you to try it for me.
I don't want to fuck with my
ready.
taxes. That shit's scary.
No, I'm scared. There's IRS agents.
That's how they got Al Capone.
Ow.
It's scary.